So AC Milan fans right now are divided into two categories. One is the no matter what positive fans, and the other is the disappointed, I would say, fans. The positive one are the one that kind of root for the ownership and want to see what the manager will do, and they will decide later if they're happy or not, which is kind of weird in my opinion. And those are like those fans have been around for like a long time, and always okay, well, let's see what happens, let's see what the manager does, maybe it's gonna be great. Yeah, it's been like 10 years, and AC Milan has won one Scudetto, and it was more out of luck than anything. And the same thing you can say about the Champions League semi-final. It wasn't out of, the greatness of the team that AC Milan reached the semi-finals, and you saw that after in the match with the Inter, how bad Milan got destroyed in front of everybody. So the positive fans right now are the one that they're okay with whatever the ownership does with AC Milan. The ownership of AC Milan, the owner declared that soccer is not fun if the same team wins every year, which I can agree with that statement, but I'm a fan. It's like I can say that you are the owner of AC Milan. You cannot say that to fans of a team that didn't win anything. By the way, it's not like AC Milan is keeps winning every year, and like Juventus did a few years back, and that is getting boring. No, he didn't win anything. So the statement itself, it was really disappointing to hear, and you can imagine the mood of the fans after that statement, right? But no matter what, the positive fans are there to support whatever happens, and just praying for a chance to to give you a good result, right? So you now AC Milan is gonna get Morata and whatever discount player they can find, and hopefully, if a miracle happens, they Milan will win something, and that's one part of the supporters. The other side of the supporters are the one that are disappointed by all of this, and they're not even angry anymore, which is worse. These kind of fans, and I am part of those, are they just don't see a future, a bright future for AC Milan, because the ownership right now, what they care about is um, to give AC Milan more value, to sell AC Milan for more than they bought. So it's an investor thing, right? And as an AC Milan fans, I don't really care about that. I don't care about how much money the owner is gonna make out of selling AC Milan while we don't win anything, you know. And since the ownership is an investment fund, I understand their strategy. Their strategy is not to buy the strongest players, so you will never see a Mbappe in AC Milan. They will never pay that much money for a salary as well. In fact, the AC Milan has a salary cap, which is like really low. It's like even like the new manager's salary is 2.5 million, I think, euros, which is ridiculous for a team like AC Milan. It's really low. I think like lower team or mid table teams, a manager makes more money right now. And so yeah, it's really disappointing, to be honest, because there is no bright future until they sell the team. And this is not going to happen anytime soon, because they plan to sell AC Milan when they are done with with the new stadium that they want to build in Milan. But since bureaucracy in Italy sucks and it's really slow, this can take many years. But I trust that when they will start building, the stadium, at that point they will start looking for investors and whatever, and to sell the team basically. And in that at that point, then I will be happy and I can hope for AC Milan. But with this ownership right now, there's clearly no hope for trophies. And if AC Milan does win a trophy, it's not gonna be because of programming. It's not gonna be because of process that the manager thought of. It's gonna be out of luck and just luck. And the other problem that AC Milan has right now is the managers. There is no one with a clear role in the in the company right now. There is no expert of market whatever. All they do is like they do it separately. It's really weird, and it's really hard to pinpoint who is to blame about whatever. So the main figure right now is Zlatan Ibrahimovic, right? We loved him as a player, but as a manager, is he's just not good. He's when he talks, he keeps making these jokes that were good as a player, but as a manager, you know, supporters take things way too seriously in soccer. And with the mood that the supporters of AC Milan have right now, it's not good to make jokes or even like the presentation of the new manager was really sad because he arrived in the airport of Milan. Nobody was there to pick him up, so just a few guys and a van. And that from for a team such as AC Milan, you should care about the details a lot more. And the truth is, like in AC Milan right now, the managers don't care about the details. They just care about themselves and their salary. That's what I'm feeling. They don't really care about the team itself, if they're gonna win or lose, like whatever. As long as AC Milan reach the fourth position and enter the Champions League, they're gonna be happy. So I don't know how the positive side of the supporters can be that positive. To me, it's just like it's like avoiding the truth. And that kind of behavior is not for AC Milan fans. It's more for a mid-table team that they know that, like, let's take uh, Torino, right? Torino is a team that is never gonna win anything. If they're lucky, they may win a Conference League. Europe League, I don't think so. Champions League, they're not gonna win that, right? And Serie A, there's practically no chance they're going to win that. So that the fans, the supporters, they don't really care that much about like what happens. They just want to enjoy soccer, and hopefully they want to have a team that is fun to watch. AC Milan though is a bit different because we want to win, especially who saw AC Milan in the past, who saw the old AC Milan wants to win. We remember like how it was to be in the protagonists of a Champions League, like Real Madrid is right now, and all of this is disappointing. You know, we have been waiting for AC Milan to come back, but AC Milan is not coming back. This is not the old AC Milan. This is a new weird AC Milan that maybe can do well in Serie A if there is some programming. But right now, it's like I don't see the next Serie A championship in favor of AC Milan. If we're lucky, we may get third or fourth. And I do hope like that. All my expectations get reversed, and the AC Milan does a great season, and we win something. Even like the Italian Cup will be okay because we never win that. So it's like I want to win something. I want to celebrate something. I'm not asking for much as a AC Milan supporter. But yeah, so obviously I'm on the side of the disappointed one, of the angry supporters that wants Milan to be better, to do better, to win something. And even the choice of the manager, like Fonseca, yeah, what do you expect from Fonseca? We know Fonseca. We saw him. He's not gonna be like a super manager like from one year to another. It's is kind of old too. It's not young that you can say, okay, maybe he's a young coach and has a new view of soccer and his own ideas, and he's gonna try to make his ideas work. That is not what is gonna happen. You know how Fonseca is gonna be. He knows that he's not gonna win anything. Probably, he's a nice guy. He's got a great style, but that's it. And if Milan fails, Fonseca is not the one to blame. It is actually the ownership and the managers. Even though I will criticize Fonseca too if he keeps losing, because that's his job. It's the managers, it's a coach. So, mamma mia, mamma mia. Harsh times ahead. Still.